They would brainwash these people from little kids, but by the time they become adults, they would be horrible. That's where they got the horrible people from that they got running things right now. They started brainwashing them when they was little children. Otherwise, how could you sit up and be an Obama? They know you sitting there getting ready to sign into an act of evil that is going to be legendary even in hell. Now tell me that. You get trained to be that type of fucked up entity from when you was a small child. So I bet you him and Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton and all they asses all went to the same freaking let's grow up to be some demon monsters school of etiquette together. And this is ridiculous when they show you this picture of these vibrant young children running around playing, having a good time without a clue in their mind of what type of horrible circumstances lies around the corner for them. Okay? And then all these niggas want to cause problems for me because I come on the earth talking this stuff and trying to wake people up. They want to sit up and look at me like I'm, you know, somebody who shouldn't be able to say nothing, shouldn't be able to, you know, come out here and want. God sent me here to do that. How dare you? You know, how dare you with your bitch ass? I can't. The anger that's inside of me is supposed to be there. Because when I see the unnecessary efforts that people put out to make sure that this type of shit happen, and the people that come along to speak against it and try to get everybody involved and warn everybody, listen, there's some bullshit getting ready to go down. Did I get any help from you? Did your ass give me any type of assistance? No, the only thing you did was instigated an altercation, so I end up having to fight with that little idiot, and I'm really pissed off about that. That's why I keep talking about it, because it wasn't for little, it wouldn't be big. And because you set up and showed me that small part right there, it lets me know that you contribute to the whole big conglomerate of this invasion shit that's getting ready to go on in this country right now. Because you were not front row trying to help me put the word out and the message out to the people. Get worried. They come to try to kill your children. No, the only thing you did is found the nastiest things you could find on my videos and try to perpetuate that to everybody. Everybody come around me. I'm at your crib. You telling them negative shit to make them look at me with disgust and everything. And that's all you did. And you did that to the person that's diligently trying to warn all the families in America, you need to be worried about your children, because there's some evil ass people out here that wants to kill you and steal your children and raise them up to be degenerates or prostitutes or whatever they're going to try to raise them up to be. They don't have the right to, because they're not their children, so they shouldn't be doing anything to them, but they're going to claim them because they got the right to kill you, is what they think. And the reason why is because we got dumbass niggas on the earth that when a God come to earth and try to wake y'all all up, y'all don't want to buy the green light. You don't want to get no help of assistance because you got Jesus Christ and you got TMZ and you got SUVs and you got alcohol and you got tobacco and you got meat and you got sex and you got all this shit that your ass has been so busy doing that you didn't watch all this horrible shit walk right up on your ass and getting ready to grab your ass right now real quick, and deserve to be grabbed too. You do deserve to be grabbed. Even they old asses is going to be grabbed. And I don't say that to be mean or nasty, but it's true. You think that they would there would be no food when you need it. I keep telling you that. I keep telling y'all that. They're not going to keep putting food in the stores. When they bring the soldiers in it, they're going to make it where you want some food. We got a food distribution. They did the same thing in Freetown in Africa. They do it everywhere. Since they own all the department stores, and since you all sit around putting so much trust in Jesus and giving all your money to Jesus, Jesus built Safeway, Jesus built Ralph, Jesus built Wrigley's, Jesus built Farmer Jack. Jesus built all the places you go to get your food, and now Jesus is going to make it where when you go in there, the food is not there for you. Alright, they're messing with the water already. I guarantee you, if you did a search of the water quality for Portland and Vancouver, Portland already said they found arsenic in their water. Okay, so instead of us fighting in the driveway with each other, and instead of all the bullshit, dumb resentment your ass wanted to do to somebody so you can feel superior or somebody, your motherfucking ass should have been trying to team up with me so we can build a type of existence for you. The one more than anybody that's got family you need to be concerned about just as well as me. But see, my family is not immediate with me. I'm not having interactions with them or whatever. They prove to me they don't want to be involved with me, so why the fuck should I have to worry? I don't. But on the other hand, you need to worry, because your family is right around you. Even though you don't know how to love them and treat them right, they are right around you, and your ignorance does not make you want to be out here perpetuating this type of knowledge to the world, or being a responsible man that can give a contribution to the world worth being something that'll be a legacy that you could be proud of your demonstrations while you was here. What do you get to be wrote down as? The guy who brought opposition to the God of Sar, that was sent into the earth to warn his black people that the white people on the earth set up circumstances where they all could go in the concentration camp and get killed, but the white people didn't know that they asses had a ticket and a ride in there too. Because you're not gonna sit here and tell me that they built all those concentration camps on this earth without the white people being aware that it was being built. Do you know why they didn't do anything about it? Because they got white ass Jesus, and they knew that Jesus was building those concentration camps for the niggas. And it's justified too, because look how we treat each other. So what's the sense in all our asses remaining alive on the earth when we don't even have love for self? Because all we do is gossip, drink alcohol, start shit, hate one another, and all that stupid white man vices, talk bullshit that's in your head. It's got nothing going on with you. It's a stagnated decadence. That's all it is. And that's the reason why we're all getting ready to be fucked up, because we sit up and create dissension with each other and never get together to do one damn thing to try to get our ass out of the bondage and the state of oppression that we all know this white man got us over, because you're too happy with SUVs and Colt 45 and cocaine and the little pussy sneaky in the back seat every now and then. Sold yourself off for all that foolish subtle ass bullshit. It's a damn shame. Stupid ass. And then the water already messed up. And they're going to turn, when they turn the water off and the lights, you'll see, look at this. Disabled people will not exist. They will be gone. That means that anybody, well, they're going to kill everybody. What does it say? There will be no more transgender in the happiness of the young. See? That's what, I'm telling you, they get ready to create circumstances where everything is just going to be destroyed and messed up, okay? That's what they're doing. That's exactly what, look at this shit. See? Look. Look at that. See what they want? I've been telling y'all that all the time. This is just where they at. That's what they want. Now you don't believe that it was accident that they put their asses right in the middle, do you? See, when you see something, you're going to look right there and then to the side, but that's what you see. You feel me? So it's sad. They showing you that they can manipulate everything the way they want to. It says there will be no more transgender in the happiness of the young. Just so you can know, they put two women there too. See, they create this past that stupid same-sex marriage. And I'm not being brutal or biased when I say that that type of shit is not what the universe expected for us to become, and we should not be trying to perpetuate that. That's all to it. If you want to perpetuate anything, you need to perpetuate this, being with this, because that's what the universe had in mind. Okay? So what we can do is we take him and her and put them together, put her on one side of him and put her on this side of him, so we can have a Sar and a Set and Nephbet together again, the way the universe made it. And then all these other people right here that want to be vibrating on barbarism and all that bullshit all the time, let them just get the fuck off the earth, because none of this stuff was going on until all of the melanin started being removed. And then we started popping up with people wanting to have this type of activity going on, the Greeks and the Romans. And then they became so in love with each other from booty banging and sucking on each other all the damn time that they forced their women to end up mimicking them. So the division came between them. All this, the woman ain't shit, you know, she's the reason that there's sin on the earth. All came from men who wanted to do this shit. And so now you see them today still want to buddy with each other. And to have the right to do that, they done got guns, grenades, a fake ass religion, naming only them as God, and all the shit that's the perpetuation of the evil that's on the earth now. Okay, so this woman right here and this woman right here need to be with this man right here. He need them both so they can remain black because that'll remove all of this albinism off the earth. And remove all this fucking albinism will mean that Jesus bitch ass have to disappear too, because what do you think a whole nation of black people is going to want to hold on to the image of a white man as they God for? It's foolish to assume that would happen. But as long as you got them giving you all the pictures, all the jobs, all the food, everything that they getting ready to take away and have already taken away, then you can understand how Jesus remains. Because he's nothing but deception that is generated through ignorance and abuse, deprivation, and freaking false rewardings. Because you can't take any of that reward that you get for following that shit with you when you die. Only thing you're going to take with you is an announcement of your ignorance when you get to the true God that look at you and say, I sent my son Asar, and I don't want to hear your bullshit. You must go back to be a part of the suffering that you caused by not heeding the words of the Buddha. So you're incarnate right back into the shit that's going to be third gear by then. And it's only 4 gears. So you're going to ride right through third and fourth gear, miserable as hell. That's where all the FEMA camps are at. That's how many FEMA camps. Now look, hold on, let me show you something. Let's look at this, okay? Christians will be terminated. That's right. You're absolutely right. They will be. Look at this. Look at that. See where all the predominant black people are at? Look how many concentration camps they put here. With all the Cubans and the Haitians. Okay. All right, now watch this. They lying about down here in Mexico. They got them there too. See, they want you to think that they don't. Or maybe they don't, because the thing about it is they want to depopulate Mexico, and that's probably why they're letting the people leave Mexico right now and just come into the United States so they could get their ass right into the concentration camps too, okay? Also, they plan on letting the Mexican people be a labor source for them, okay? Semites, remember I was telling you about that. Semites. Now what make it where the Mexican people is so targeted is because by moving them off this soil here and moving them to the Americas to be the slaves and everything, do you know what happens? They get to keep this soil for themselves. See, you see how that's developing? You see that? So we already know they plan on living really good in Mexico. That's what their plan is. But everybody that lives up here is going to be people being murdered, and people that's working for them, and people that's pretty much controlled and privileged not to be dead. But you're going to have a big price to pay for that privilege not to be dead. And see, that's the reason why I hate walking around this earth being deprived of my privilege to make a living for myself was taken away from me by people who are so fucked up that they don't even want to see me looking in the garbage can. So I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. I'm going to tell you the truth, and I'm talking about that spirit in you guys. And that's the reason why that neighborhood that I was in and I had to go through all that shit, I bet you my sister's going to burn that whole neighborhood up. I bet you that. Because you all had a chance to buy the green light and you didn't buy it. And the whole state of Washington, who I let you know right off the top, you were blessed because I was here. Nobody saw the need to try to reward the sun for bestowing us with the great blessing of weather that we had while everybody else around the country was drowning and you name it. And I'm not trying to say that I was happy about seeing that happen to them, but I have a job to do. And my job is to let you know that because these white people have been on this earth, these white men doing the things that I've been showing you they've been doing, and because they have messed the mind up of black women and black men, where the only thing that can happen amongst black people is that we always got to be in relationships with each other that's based on distrust or money gain, or she just with him because he got money, or he just with her because whatever the reason. All this dumb shit, none of it is genuine. When no one is really together because of true love. I mean, that does exist, but for the most part, we live in a holographic, fake-ass world because it's being infiltrated, and we all live in the blend.